That's a Miss Marvel. They even fucking have a logo.
Oh.
That says nothing.
No, this is something.
All right, we're good
This
to go.
is like if they announce, hey, there's gonna be Professor Snape spinoff, and you're like, oh, there's gonna be Professor Snape spinoff. It's
I
like,
don't care about Snape.
okay, well I do. Sorry, I care about Professor Snape. Apologists. He did
He's
everything.
an asshole.
No, he's not.
He's an asshole.
No, he's not.
Let's
He was
go.
bullied
Just
as a
because he's
kid.
in love with a dead woman doesn't mean he needs to be an asshole.
Hey, that's fucking true love right
Hey
there.
everybody, welcome to LoFi Podcast. I'm your host Caleb Young. Today we got.
Oh, I thought you were gonna keep going.
I thought about it. I really thought about it.
Today we got
Frank,
Hi, hello.
and we
Wait,
also
this is the
have
real intro.
Alyssa,
Hello.
and we have Rick,
Hey.
and of course me, your
Our host.
your host,
You already said your name.
my host, your host. Again, I'm gonna re-say it, Caleb Young. So
Not Caleb old, not to be confused.
Nah, I'm not old. So how you guys? How's your guys?
We've been good, man.
Yeah.
We've been good. I started my vacay at work, so
Vacay? Oh, yeah,
I've
that's
just
right.
been like,
You've been pooping.
I wake up at like
Right
1 in the
after your
afternoon and I
vacay
feel
into
fantastic.
your new
That's
vacay,
awesome.
right?
What?
Another one?
Weren't you just on vacation and then
In
you just
July?
Still, that's a vacay.
It's August.
Right.
It's August,
yes,
you know.
yes, it's a vacay
Cool.
I have to take because
awesome.
I lose my hours if I don't use them.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just saying you just had a
It's
vacay. Now it's
awesome.
another vacay.
Another
Yeah.
vacay.
Yeah.
Vacay number 2.
It's not like it was so far from the last vacay.
Yeah.
What have you been doing on your vacay?
Ooh, okay. Well, if we're getting into stuff we've been playing / watching,
Whatever, yeah.
I've been doing stuff.
What have you been
You can
doing?
briefly say it and then we can get into it later.
Okay. I finished my rewatch of Evangelion because I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
Okay.
Neon Genesis
Yeah,
Evangelion
yeah,
for anyone
tell me
who doesn't know it.
Yep.
And what else?
Glow.
I've been watching Glow. I've also almost done with The Boys.
Almost done with the boys.
Stay tuned for a video of that coming up here
That's coming up.
Yeah.
at some point.
I got 30 minutes left.
What, really? This is the last 30 minutes of the show? I
Yeah.
got like 2 episodes to
How
watch
did
and
you
I'm done.
stop in the middle of the last one?
Because I was watching it at school.
And
That show.
It was low volume.
I forgot what else I've been watching. That's kind of mostly that sticks out of my mind right now. Oh, I started playing stuff too, but I guess
We'll get to that.
we'll get into that later.
Oh, what about you? How's your
I
week been?
started watching Downton Abbey.
Oh, no way!
Yeah.
Fun fact, I
shows-
own Downton Abbey.
Whoa.
Really?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh.
I saw that coming.
It was on sale. I was like, I heard this show is great. I heard the editing's great. I'll buy it. So I bought it.
On
Wow.
DVD or Blu-ray?
Blu-ray.
What?
Got the
Ooh.
Blu-ray. So what do you think of it so far?
I've only seen one episode.
What do you think of that one episode? What do you think of the pilot?
It put me to sleep the first time I tried.
Okay.
But I was really sleepy.
Oh,
in general.
no.
But then I tried it again. I was like, oh,
Oh,
there's some gay stuff.
oh, gay stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Interesting.
And that always gets me on board.
Okay.
Gay stuff.
Right on. Gay stuff.
Copy that.
No, it's good. It's
Is that
good.
what,
It's
is that what
interesting.
got you on board?
I like
Game of Thrones?
period. I like period pieces a lot, so it's interesting.
Mhm.
I like how it's like stemmed from like the Titanic. I had no idea it had any connection to the Titanic
I didn't know that
whatsoever.
either.
Yeah,
Wow.
Fun.
Cool.
and I like to pretend that I'm high class and like,
Yeah.
yes, I can totally
I
relate
get-
to this show.
I get to these jokes.
Actually, there was that joke I sent you.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was so good. It was like a sister was mad at the other one because, because this guy turned her down, like this bureaucrat that she was trying to get with.
Okay.
And the sister who's like snooty and kind of wants her to fail is like, I guess he didn't take the bait kind of thing. And then she's like, at least I'm not fishing without no bait kind of thing. And it was like oh, birds! That is so
Damn.
yeah.
That sounds
So
great.
far it's good.
That's good. That's good.
That's basically it though.
Nice. What about you,
Some
Rick?
Zingers.
Well, I fucked my hours up on purpose so that I can watch the Dota International.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
So I've been watching that all week.
How's that?
Been going great.
Yeah?
Games have been intense as fuck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah, very.
Dota International is basically like the Super Bowl for like Dota basically, year round.
That
Prize pool
this
is a
their-
little over 33 million right now.
Shit.
Woo.
That's crazy.
What
for playing
Where,
Dota
where
really
is
good.
it? Where is it being held at?
In China. So that's why my hours are messed up because this year it's being held in China. So it starts usually around 8 p.m., lasts all the way up until like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. sometimes.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
intense. What team are you rooting for?
Team Secret.
Team Secret, of course. They're a good team.
Yeah, indeed.
Comprised. do they have any Americans on their team anymore, or no?
Secret?
Yeah.
No.
No, right?
No.
Is it all Asians?
No. They're mostly scattered from Europe.
Oh, okay.
Europe and Asia probably because it's a mix.
Do you think that the Europeans are so good at video games is because they stay inside all day because their weather is so bad?
You know what, dude? There might be something to that.
Correlation, you know?
interesting.
Yeah.
Because they're always saying how it's rainy, it's never great weather, it's always
Always
raining,
gray
cold,
and
and
gross.
gray, and so they just stay inside all day.
You
Yeah.
can
I
probably
have nothing
test
else
that
better to do.
by seeing how good people in Washington are at playing games.
That's interesting.
Seattle.
But I feel like those people are it's a very hipster state, so I don't know if there's any. But you have a point.
That's true.
It's interesting.
That's true.
Well,
I guess that kind of worked here, right? We never wanted to go outside because it was hot as fuck.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Speaking of hot as fuck, Caleb, what have you been up to?
Well, this week I started working at my new job. Woo!
Congrats.
Bye,
Yeah.
Costco. So I'm no
He
longer working
has
at
a
Costco.
real job now.
I'm a
Yeah.
real boy. I work at a school as a teacher. I teach science and English, and so that's fun. And yeah, just getting used to it. I like the new steady schedule. I'm out by 4 every day, and
Do you do the like when the kids walk in, you have your name written up?
I did the first day and then I erased it.
You put what? So what do you put, Mr. Young?
Yeah, they put Mr. Young,
Wow.
and so they call me Mr. Young.
What's your school attire? Is it button ups?
It's button ups, slacks, and a tie.
Oh wow.
I bought a lot of those TJ Maxx.
Nice.
Like the week before, so I was like, I need some more. So
How's it been teaching little kids?
it's interesting, not too bad. For most of it, it's pretty good, not too bad, man.
Yeah.
I thought it's getting adjusted to it, because I've never done it before, and it's just first time doing everything, right? So it's just getting adjusted, learning how to do it, and pretty fun, pretty cool.
Cool.
Not too bad. But you know what else is great is that I have some headlines. And at any point, if you want to share your gaming news with me, you can, because I didn't find any.
Okay, we shall.
But I'll start off with some news that we can all relate to, I hope.
Oh, okay.
So there's going to be another Matrix movie, and Keanu Reeves, and I forget her name, but
Carrie-Ann Moss.
Carrie-Ann Moss are returning.
Yeah.
And at first I was
But
like, oh, cool.
With only one of the Wachowski directors.
Yes, Lana Wachowski. Which they're
Lana.
both.
Used to be Larry.
They're
Wachowski.
both. They're both girls now.
Yes.
What,
Wait, they both are now?
They're both
They're both
girls.
girls.
Oh, I thought only one.
So it's now the Wachowski sisters.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Very
fuck.
They're
interesting.
no longer brothers. They're sisters.
It's very
But how does
interesting.
that?
How
'cause
it?
Didn't he? at
They
the end-
both. Spoilers for a movie that's pretty
yeah,
old.
okay,
I mean,
spoilers.
it's
Matrix
old.
spoilers.
Get over it. They both die at the end. The
Right.
third one.
Yeah. That's
So
what
how
are
are
they gonna
they-
do?
But I think.
I'm wondering if they're gonna do
If they,
they
like-
were reborn.
Well, that's what the whole thing was, right? The guy who he met in the second one is like, oh, there's always another one that comes
Right.
up. This is just a repeating. You're
So they
repeating the
could-
cycle.
They could
Oh.
do like say far forward future, right? And then now Neo's being reborn, except he's being reborn in like the fucking far future, instead of like, oh, he just came back again.
Yeah. I don't think it would be like just right after that
Right.
one, because there's got to be a time of peace, and then of course it's got to get bad again, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's that whole reborn stuff where they're coming back again. Because how else do you bring them back unless they want to like, I don't know, go around in some
They're
way.
the bad
I don't-
guys now. Whoa!
So it's interesting. That's interesting news, I guess.
Refresh my memory real quick.
Okay.
You're saying they died at the end. I totally forgot what happened at the end. All I remember is he was blind and he was going in blind.
Yeah,
Right,
so
and then
he's
he gets
blind
hooked
and he
up
has like
to
mega
baby.
powers by the end of the third one. And so
Yeah.
like they're flying
Yeah.
through Machine City and he's like destroying all the machines,
Oh,
all
yeah.
blind.
Right,
Like,
right.
it's just
He
his
was
hand.
affecting like real world.
And
I
then-
only
Yeah.
saw that one like once.
And then they
that movie.
crash, and then Trinity gets some like stuff in her.
Yeah,
when
she gets
crashed.
impaled in the
And
crash
then-
and dies there.
And then when Neo goes out there, he talks to the big main machine.
It's like a robot with
yeah,
a face.
and
The
then
baby
he
face?
does this whole like Jesus, literally like a Jesus thing. And he's like a cross, and he like gives his life or something weird. And
Well, they
kills
have
all
the meeting
machines.
inside, and then they make the agreement for peace, blah blah blah. And then
Yeah,
he gives his life for it, basically,
yeah.
right?
And then you see the Asian dude at the end with the kid, and he's like, "Oh, I guess it's all good now." And you're like,
Yeah.
"Okay."
And then
Oh
Zion
no,
saves-
because you see the Oracle again. She's like, "Oh, be peace for another 1,000 years." So you're like,
So maybe that's what they're gonna do.
Maybe.
"All right," or
I'm
something.
willing to give
something.
it a shot just to see.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sure we'll have some ideas once the
Do you think
trailer
Hugo
comes
Weaving
out.
comes back?
Who?
Hugo Weaving.
probably. I would
That would be
imagine,
cool.
right? If it's
But wouldn't they have
resetting-
announced his name if they were going to?
I mean,
I would
if they
think
want
so.
to keep it like surprise.
But maybe they wouldn't want to repeat themselves. You know, he was a virus back then in the time. Like,
He's
a Oh.
super virus now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe
he,
they'd be
maybe
repeating
he was
themselves.
the good guy the whole time.
Oh, what? I remember. Okay, the coolest thing. I remember at the end of Matrix 2 when it ended, and you see Neo on the table, and then it pans over to another guy on the table with the beard, and you thought it was like him, like but older. You're like, wait, what? And it just ended. That was like my favorite cliffhanger ending ever. I don't know why at the time. I was
What?
the cliffhanger ending in the second Matrix.
What do you mean? It's the other dude because that's Smith goes in him.
Yeah, I know, but I just didn't remember at the time. I was just like, wait, what? What just happened? Because I saw it in the theater, and I was like, wait, who was that? What just? I was like, oh, that's such a cool
He was
cliffhanger.
dumb, basically.
I was dumb. I was a kid, okay? I was like, what, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, 13 at the time. So yeah, that's that. We can talk briefly, because I'm sure we can talk very long about
fuck.
Spider-Man.
Oh,
yay!
yay!
Also, I'm not
Spider-Man.
including everything that's been going on,
No.
what's truly been said.
Just-
so
Not
just
even.
the
Why don't you
idea.
say what you know, and then we'll.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
that-
Let's see. Let's go ahead.
Just that
Go ahead.
Marvel. Well, Kevin Feige is no longer producing Spider-Man movies, which leads to presume that Spider-Man is no longer in the MCU.
Right.
Period.
Right.
So, there. I'm just gonna stop there because you can blame each side because one wanted money and Sony's blaming Marvel and I don't know. It 1 in 50. I know the reoccurring theme is that Marvel won in 50-50 of the movie profits,
Yes.
even though they already have
Because
merchandise.
they're only getting
profits.
5%.
They're only getting 5%, even though they already have merchandise
They're getting
Profits?
merchandise and the MCU.
Are they getting 100% merchandise profits?
I
Yes,
see. I don't.
they are.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, let's say if there's something related to Sony's movies, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's.
Wouldn't that be Sony
I don't know.
profit?
The agreement
I
is
don't know.
merchandise and appearances. I think was all going to Disney.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. So they want, which makes sense. Like, hey, can we do some kind of deal with the movie
Yeah.
profits? And Sony's like, nah. And so they're like, okay. I don't know who backed out. Sony's blaming Marvel, like, oh, we're so disappointed in them. But I don't know about that. I don't know how true
I
that
want
is.
more of this. No, but in that, they also made it
What,
seem.
wasn't even like Stan Lee's daughter also
Well,
upset?
yeah, but that's the thing. Another thing is I don't really
That's a
trust
whole
her
other thing.
because
Yeah, I know.
she's kind of weird.
She's weird.
Well, because there was a whole thing where it was like when Stanley was having family issues, and like there was a bunch of celebrities who were like, "Stan, come live with me," because I know you're having health
Family
issues and
problems.
family problems and health problems, because they were like trying to get his money.
Yeah.
And even Kevin Smith was like, "Stan, come live with me."
Yeah, I remember that.
So yeah, there was a lot of things going on with his family. So that's why when she's like, "Oh, blah blah," I'm like, I don't know what to believe in that scenario.
Yeah, the same thing. Like the comment she made was like, "Why no one contacted me when he passed away?" I'm like, "Well, your father passed away. Why is a monolithic company gonna come fucking contact you about
Yeah,
what?
shouldn't
Like,
you kind of
do you want
be
them to
there
pay for
already?
something, or I mean, I don't understand.
Yeah.
You know." So I thought that was kind of a dumb. Like, I couldn't really take her stuff seriously when she came out with that stuff.
Yeah. So what do you think? What is your theory going forward? Do you think we'll get it back together, or what are your thoughts on it?
I want to hear Alyssa's thoughts first, and then I'm gonna rebuttal.
Fuck Disney. They're already getting enough. They're already getting 100% of him in the MCU, right?
True.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not even. He's not even theirs. Okay, so they're getting that on a character that's not even theirs.
True.
They're getting all the merchandise
Okay.
profits, all the appearances, and it'd be. I mean, if
But-
you want to talk business, it'd be a dumb move for Sony to do that because they would have made more on, like, if they had split 50-50 on the last Spider-Man, they would have made less on that than they did on Venom. So why would they ever even,
And I don't disagree. 50-50 is a lot. I think they were trying to do the overpriced thing so they can do the underpriced.
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
I think
how
they
they-
want to negotiate. Basically.
Yeah, but
But didn't they do that already? Disney tried that same exact deal beforehand with Garfield back then.
I have
have
no idea about
I
that.
don't know.
Fuck Disney.
Rick, your rebuttal?
Yay, Disney. I mean, I don't even know because we don't really know all the fucking
Yeah,
details
that's the thing.
of
I
what's
didn't-
going
I didn't
on. So it's
say
kind of hard
everything.
to see what's going to happen because we don't really
don't
have
know what's
any
gonna
of that
happen.
fucking
Yeah.
information.
Mhm.
All we have is rumors that are kind of floating around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do I want to happen? I mean, I want Spidey in there. Because if Sony takes Spidey and does their own thing with him, I just feel like that's going to suck.
yeah.
I think that if we're talking like Sony's going to take Spider-Man back just because they think they did well with Spider-Verse and Venom, I think they're wrong. Because compared to like what Spidey did in the MCU, compared to like Venom and Spider-Verse, like it's night and day, profits-wise. So you're saying, why would Sony want to do that? Well, Marvel just made them a fuckload of money because it was Kevin Feige being the producer on that stuff, bringing them into the MCU and made people care about him again. Because really, no one had given a shit about Spider-Man since 2004 when Spider-Man 2 came out. That was the last
Tobey.
good Spider-Man movie.
Tobey Maguire.
Fucking Spider-Man 3 sucked, right?
Yeah.
Amazing
Wow.
Spider-Man 1 and 2 fucking just...
I
I didn't even watch... Matter of fact, I stopped watching the first one halfway. That's how much I didn't care.
watched it on rental, and then I was
On
like,
rental?
yeah. I rented it, and I was like,
Well,
Yeah.
it sucked.
It's bad. It
I
wasn't
didn't
good.
even watch the second
But to
one.
be honest, I'm not crazy about the new Spider-Man movies, standalone films in general, like the newer one.
You mean these newer ones?
Yeah, like
Homecoming?
Homecoming, I didn't really care for it. I was like, yeah.
But you don't care for a lot of Spider-Man or
I like-
superhero movies.
I
You
like-
hate
in general.
Marvel.
I like
You don't like
Disney.
Marvel.
That's
No.
not true. I like some of the Thor movies. I think the Avengers movies
I
are
think,
pretty decent.
here's what I think. I think Mauricio has gotten to you, and you only love DC now. Isn't that right?
No, I hate DC more than Marvel.
Just kidding.
Good.
Just kidding.
So my whole thing is if they got together with Marvel to continue doing this, I think the 50-50 they would make on that would be still
But-
more
but
than
they're
100%
getting
of a
more.
trash fire fucking movie.
But why should Disney get more? If it's still their property.
Because they brought them into the MCU. The MCU right now is fucking
Because
gold.
what
They-
Disney
they
brings is
have the-
guaranteed success.
They have the highest grossing film of all time now, right? Like they are fucking money makers. Like they made superhero movies like fucking great, right? Because you would get like, I don't know, this is gonna be a good movie or a bad movie, whether it was like X-Men or Spider-Man and shit like that, right? Like
Okay.
it was hit and miss, right? But like the thing about MCU, and maybe this is because I would read a lot of the comics. I mean, they're rooted in like the comics a little bit, like they draw a lot of inspiration from that. So maybe because I read the comics, sure, like I get a lot of the winks and nods they make to the source material. And but at the same time, it lets me know they give a shit. They care. This isn't just like, hey, we're just in it for the money. Like they're literally referencing the actual source material that they're fucking drawing from. And obviously, it's a movie. They can only bring so much from the comics into movies and stuff. But enough of it has been brought over that people who read comics give a shit. People who care, like
You feel the love.
Yeah, you feel the love
Okay,
in
what does
what
that
they
have to
do.
do with anything?
Because I'm going to care
it's
about
like a
MCU
trusted
and I'm going
person.
to care about Spider-Man in MCU.
Okay.
If Sony takes them back, I don't give a shit about Spidey movies. I don't care about the next Venom movie because I haven't even watched it till this day. I don't give a fuck. So it's like,
Is it?
I think what I'm saying is it's a dumb move on their part because instead of, like I said, doing 50-50 with Marvel, they're going to go, no, 100% for us. Okay, well, fucking take it because
Well,
you're not getting my
50-50
money.
is too much.
So yeah,
For the
again,
fine.
Fine.
They're on
Again,
property.
it's negotiating, right? You
Yeah.
always, you're gonna sell something on Let Go. You're gonna oversell it because everyone's gonna fucking lowball you.
yeah, literally.
It's the same thing in negotiations with a fucking with a movie license, right? Like
Yeah, and then to be fair, Spider-Man only made $1 billion recently because of Endgame. It was the movie right after Endgame, and that's the only reason it made $1 billion. If it came out a year ago, I guarantee it wouldn't have made $1 billion because it was a fine Spider-Man movie.
that was good.
I liked it, didn't love it, but it made $1 billion because of the MCU.
And I get
that. I get that because I get why the MCU is like, well, we're doing half the effort because the reason people see our movies is because of MCU title, right?
Yes.
So I get, 50-50 is a little bit a lot. Let's go like, I don't know, 30-70. I can get that. It's better than 5%. And Spider-Verse is actually the lowest profit-making Spider-Man movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's the lowest. So
No
that
shit.
Movie didn't make them money.
It was just critically then.
It
Yeah,
critically
it was critically
acclaimed,
acclaimed is
and
what it was.
everyone loved it. It won the best animated picture. But it was the lowest grossing Spider-Man film. So they can't say like, oh, we're doing so well without Spider-Man because that movie didn't do a lot of money. Unfortunately, because cartoons, people are like, oh, cartoons are for kids.
It's huge.
But Venom unfortunately made them a lot of money because I think it just looked cool. And people were like,
Yeah.
I want to see it because it looks cool.
Yeah.
But
But it sucked.
it sucked.
Yeah, it
It's
did.
pretty bad. So yeah, that's that. That's that.
That's my thoughts. On
That's my 2
Yeah.
cents too. Did you guys happen to see the Avengers gameplay?
No. They
There's an Avengers
had
game.
barely showed anything of it, but I
Well, they gave
haven't
like
seen the new
like a
trailer.
minute of each character and what they're doing, right?
Mhm.
So there's like an attack on New York, and you see Iron Man and Thor and Captain America and Hulk, and there you have like the minute of gameplay of them fighting.
Yeah.
Reminds me a lot of Kingdom Hearts
Oh no.
because it's by Square Equinox.
Oh no.
Square Enix.
Phoenix Equinox.
Square Equinox.
Is this the one that's supposed to be like Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
No, it's
No,
not.
because it's like a single character.
It's like over the
Okay.
shoulder kind
yeah.
of.
It's just like Kingdom Hearts. That's
Like
the best way to
Oh.
compare it.
It's like
but
multiplayer though, right? I think.
I don't know. It's single player campaign for
Oh,
sure.
good.
So it looks fine. It looks cool. But the biggest problem I have is that they are so directly trying to copy the
I
MCU
hate
characters.
when they do that.
Are they though? I
Dude,
thought
that's
like
the
they were
thing.
different.
They look like a B-list Avengers.
I get
like,
that.
so bad.
Mm.
Like Thor has this really
Oh.
raggedy beard.
I remember now.
Yeah,
the pictures of the fucking Avenger. Okay, yeah.
They have like Thor has a really raggedy beard, and when you hear him talk, it's like he's trying so hard to sound like Thor. Like it's horrible. I hate his voice acting. Same with Iron Man. It feels like he's trying to be quippy. Cap is Cap, but they all look like B-list Avengers, and that's the only thing I really don't like about it.
See, that's what I was gonna ask because the juxtaposition of like these, like you have a certain now for the last 10 years a version of what Tony Stark or Captain America should look or sound like. And do you think a game like this would you have wanted them to be way more different or
Rather than
closer?
just do their
Yeah,
own complete
that'd
thing.
be
That
better.
way, I'm not comparing it the whole time because now they're trying to make it look because it's all the same characters: Hulk, Thor, Captain America,
But different voice actors?
Iron Man,
Totally
and,
different voice
and
actors.
Black Widow. Black Widow's there too. So
Don't
it's
do that.
it's the same vibe, and you're like,
I
okay,
didn't,
you're directly going off the movies, and it's just like,
They did that with the Harry Potter ones, and it was like
Hmm.
off-putting.
I only saw the first reveal trailer one time, but I didn't get the sense that they were trying to. I don't know why I felt like they were different enough. I was like, oh, these are fucking weird. These are different Avengers characters.
it for me, it feels like they're trying to be the MCU, but they know they can't be. So like, let's do a B team. I'm like,
I mean,
ew.
because there was a part where they showed like a time skip. Also, they did some kind of 5-year gap or something, almost like Endgame style.
Really?
And fucking Tony Stark had like long hair and shit or whatever. I was like, is that Thor? I was like, wait,
I didn't
I'm
see
confused.
the full trailer of that one. I just saw the recent gameplay trailer. And I was
Yeah. I haven't seen the gameplay, but only because I was fucking taken aback by the first cinematic trailer they released. So
Yeah. Does anybody like 007? James
Me.
Bond? James Bond?
Me.
I've
seen them all.
My history with
Really?
it,
Right?
Yeah, I
All of
have.
them?
Yeah, I've seen all of them.
Which one's your favorite?
Who's your favorite Bond?
Roger Moore.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Roger Moore. He's definitely up there for me.
Raja Moore.
I might have. You know, I really have to think about this. Because Daniel Craig, if he didn't have his 2 stinkers, he'd be the best.
I really like Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig
I
is
really
great.
fucking like Daniel
Yeah,
Craig.
but let me tell you guys about a guy called Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah,
He's
Pierce, my
great
boy
too.
Pierce.
I mean,
I like
you
Pierce
grew up
too.
with him,
I-
right?
yeah.
That's why.
I like Pierce
why.
only for nostalgia, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the only reason why. Other than that, he's a weird Bond, dude.
But wait, I wouldn't call him that weird.
I don't call him weird.
I mean,
I
he's a
think
different
got that,
type
like,
of Bond, man.
charismatic
How is he different?
swagger,
He's
right?
the super
Bond's
gadget
known for.
Bond.
Yeah.
He's like the mega gadget Bond.
Yeah.
He's like the Inspector Gadget Bond.
Go Gadget.
Yes.
Bond.
Pierce Bronson is Inspector
That's
Gadget.
true. That's so true.
I love.
Yeah,
and-
all the other ones are tough, awesome, fucking badass spies.
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan is Inspector Gadget with a heart on,
And I love.
With a hard on.
because he gets laid a lot.
Yeah, he does.
Go
And I
get
love Sean.
it.
I love Sean Connery because he's like classic. Sean Connery's such a classic. Like he's the first Bond. He's not technically, but he's the when they get good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the first Bond to me, so I was like, he's the classic feel. I like Sean Connery a lot too. Yeah, James Bond films are really good. If you haven't seen them, you should watch.
So what are you
What's
talking
the
about?
news?
Why'd you bring it up?
Oh, so the new one that's coming out, which for the longest time was Daniel Craig coming back. You don't know, is he not? He's
Yeah.
finally coming back.
Wasn't it gonna be what's his name?
Idris Elba.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that.
It could be
Was
still possibly, but
So they don't know who's in.
I would love it.
Who's
if it was
Bond's
him,
gonna be?
man.
No, for sure Daniel Craig is coming back for his last film.
Okay.
And it's called No Time to Die.
Okay.
Such a
Is that-
007.
have they done that?
I mean, I'm in. I'm
They,
in.
they, they do
I'm
That's
in.
not a name?
titles similar like that,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
of
why I'm like
course.
it's such
Yeah.
a 007 like
Yeah.
title.
How many has he done already? Like this is his fourth
This
one.
would be his
So
third,
Third.
I think,
no,
right?
no, fourth.
Daniel
Because you
Fourth.
got
Fourth.
Casino Royale, you got Quantum
Yeah.
of Solace, Skyfall.
And this one.
No. Then you
Another
have
You already say Solace?
Spectre, and then
Yeah.
now it's this one.
Jesus.
Fifth.
Correct.
Wow.
I have not
Is that
watched
the
any of the
longest
Daniel
one?
Craig ones.
Really?
I've been wanting to watch them. Just
Wow.
But you haven't seen what?
He hasn't
any
seen
of the Daniel
Craig's.
Craig ones.
Any of
No.
the? You haven't even seen Casino Royale? What the
Well,
fuck?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
So,
How have you not seen Casino Royale?
I
I haven't seen it.
never
Oh
got around
my
to
It's
it.
God.
so good. It's so
I'm
good.
with you. I'm with you.
Oh my god.
So Casino Royale is
Well, maybe
really
we could have
good.
watched that instead of Dune.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah.
Had I fucking
Stupid
known!
movie.
Had I known!
Come on, Rick.
Stupid.
Had I known Frank was a fucking retard who doesn't watch good fucking movies.
Hey.
Anyways, continue.
I didn't watch it either.
Yeah.
Well, you like to watch Barbie Dreamhouse, so I forgive
Right?
you a little
Life
bit.
in the Dream
Come
House.
on,
I
man.
forgive you a
Life
little
in
bit.
the Dream House.
That was a
And
legit
Downton Abbey.
recommendation.
And Sisterhood
Casino
of the Traveler.
Royale.
And Sister of the Traveling Pants. Throwbacks to all her home.
Casino Royale is really good.
Yeah,
it's a
really
really
fucking
solid
I heard,
movie.
I heard it was real good.
Really
and that's what
fucking
like
good.
secured people's
Really?
like
Yes.
like efforts and like
What
oh
year?
yeah, this is a good
What
one.
year did that come out? Around?
Well, it was like 08
2010,
or yeah, till
maybe?
2010.
Oh, not that long ago.
Forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, like late 2000s, early.
Yeah.
2010.
Who
It's-
was the Bond girl in that?
Eva
The
Green.
girl, Eva Green. Yeah.
Wait, who's that?
Ooh.
She comes on Penny Dreadful.
hot.
Oh, that chick.
Hot ladies.
Okay.
Those are hot chicks.
No, what were we saying? Hot
takes.
ladies.
I thought it was hot chicks.
It was some stupid shit we said.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Casino Royale is really good. Really
Yeah,
solid film.
Really fun.
Mhm.
Quantum of Solace is like a really, it's a real dive.
That
Oh, damn,
one,
really?
yeah, was a little for
You're like-
me.
Was that the second one?
That was-
Was
The
it
yeah.
second
follow-up?
one, you're like, oh, so the only thing about Daniel Craig's films is that it's in. So most Bond films are like they're like procedurals. It's like
Yeah.
oh, it's just
Yeah, yeah,
another
yeah.
day, right? This one is like all sequels.
Yeah. So, all
that's the
of them,
difference in
it
Daniel
follows
Craig's
the
film.
same Bond, basically.
Yeah,
It's still the same Bond.
So it's
Okay.
like oh, we're just picking off what happened last time. So that's the
Oh,
only thing
damn.
that's different. And at
That's-
first you're kind of like oh, that's weird, but it's really good at the same time.
Okay.
So Quantum
not-
of Solace is kind of like
Yeah.
Skyfall is
Skyfall was
great.
fucking great.
it's great.
Really fucking
Probably
good.
top 5 Bond movies for me for sure. If
Okay.
not top 3. It's
Okay.
so
Yeah,
good.
Skyfall was fucking
I don't want to
good.
hype it up, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
it's
This
really
is
good.
amazing.
No, I mean I want to watch them now that you guys are saying. But-
Spectre then takes another dive.
Oh no.
It's his even number movies that I don't like as much.
I like Spectre. I would say medium.
I don't like the end
I
of
wouldn't say
Spectre a
two
lot.
dive. I would say it was medium.
It's a medium dive. It definitely takes a dive. And then this new one, I'm hoping since it's an odd number,
Stop with your thumb. It's freaking me the fuck out, dude.
hopefully it's good. It's great.
And the
Okay.
It's like the Star Treks. The Star Treks, the even numbers are the good ones.
Quick question before we move on.
Okay.
So the whole thing about when Daniel Craig was coming in as a new Bond, is there was
Yeah.
like to differentiate him from other Bonds. They're like, oh, this is like an earlier Bond before gadgets and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Does
not to
that become
spoil
a thing
it,
later?
but
I mean-
they introduced it in the first one. Yeah,
Okay, that's what I
it's
thought.
basically. Do I say it?
What?
That he's basically it's like the origins. James
Oh,
Bond.
Yeah.
James
It's
Bond.
like an origin story.
Okay.
It's
Well,
like the
Casino
starting
Royale
one.
was the original James Bond.
Yeah.
That's like him like becoming James Bond.
Correct.
basically.
Getting
Okay.
the double O.
Okay.
Getting the
Cool.
double
So it's like a
07.
good time to like jump in.
That
around
sounds
time.
cool.
Well, we missed that fucking trailer.
I know.
by
We
10
should watch
years.
that.
Anyways, so that was I didn't know we were going there, but that was fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
What else? GameStop is killing their employees.
Oh, I heard about
They're
this.
going around just shooting them dead.
That's
Can't
right.
pay you anymore.
Ooh,
Boom.
that's a hot topic right now. That's
Yeah.
a hot
Hot
topic
topic.
right now.
Boom.
They were,
yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. They're going
Oh,
around and
fuck.
going, you're dead.
Stabs.
Stabbing,
Stabs
shaking.
instead.
Stabbing is less.
It looks like it was
offensive.
milking a cow.
Yeah. So I heard it started like what, a week or two ago. They started hiring a lot of. Firing a lot of their middle management. And
What's
it was
middleman?
The middleman.
Like not corporate CEO types, but like
Supervisors?
not even the guys at the stores.
not
Oh.
the
You know
not the
what I mean?
store guys, but the
Like
the
regional.
middleman.
Like, hey, you're in charge of
Oh, wow.
this state
South
or
Texas.
whatever.
Why would
Yeah,
they-
South Texas or
Okay.
something.
All right.
You're fired.
100 of them fucking just cut. And so obviously that perked up a lot of ears. And I think they were saying now, this as of this last story, a bunch of just regular employees, like half of Game Informer's staff, also just fucking gone. So I mean, everyone already kind of signifying that, oh, this is a death knell for
Yeah.
fucking GameStop. Like they're doing what they can to like cut costs because they're just, I'm sure, hemorrhaging money thanks to
Yeah.
stuff like Amazon or even digital, right? Because who doesn't want just
They done
digital
fucked
shit?
But I don't want digital.
Me either.
I
I like
know,
a physical
I hear you.
I like a
Yeah.
physical
No,
copy of a game.
I'm cool with that.
I like
think,
getting collector's editions with a little special thing with it.
That's
or
where
whatever.
it's
I think
going.
here's the thing is I think a lot of people are happy to see them go because of their business practices.
Yeah,
Because
it's
What is
when-
their business
so
practice?
okay, so here you go. This is why a lot of even game developers don't like GameStop. So when you buy a game from GameStop, right? Yes, developers get that money, so does GameStop or whatever.
Correct.
When people sell them back, that is 100% GameStop money.
You get 2 pennies
So
back.
nothing goes to the
Back.
developer. All this trading and you selling used games and stuff like that, none of that goes to the original developer. So
That's
even
all
if you're
GameStop money.
yeah, that's all just for profit. 100% profit for GameStop.
So
and
any
stuff.
used game or pre-owned game that you buy at GameStop, that's all GameStop 100% money.
yeah,
They don't get to give that to the developers or to anyone
Well,
else.
how would you
That's
change
GameStop
that
money.
though?
Digital. Digital
No,
goes
but
100%.
I'm saying, how else would you do it?
Oh, I don't know. Unless GameStop
'Cause
was
that's
fucking
a-
cool and
well,
like, hey, 50% goes to the
Well, here's the
developers.
thing
I
too.
don't
I
know.
mean, it's the same thing as a car dealership. If you go trade in your car right now, you only get like what 5,000 for it. And you're like, okay, well, and that's all going to the dealership, and then whatever they make from that, again, is all going to the dealership.
Yeah.
So it's a
How many
common
happy
practice that-
people, go dealership and with all that shit? I mean, everyone's always pissed off when they go to use dealership because everyone's always getting ripped off. It's the same shit with GameStop. GameStop fucks you hard because they give you jack
Hurts.
shit for those fucking money.
You can't
For-
Amazon
for
a car.
You
goods.
get, hey, we'll give you $12 for this game that came out last
Because
week.
they know
but
you
they're
got
gonna
nowhere else
resell
to
it at
fucking sell it.
50.
Right, exactly.
You got nowhere else.
Yeah.
I think if there was another option, people would use
GameStop
it.
shit's very scummy. I know. I used
Well,
to work there.
Here's the thing too. It's like if I'm done with the game and I want to sell it, like, where would I
Yeah,
sell it?
well, I'll
You
give
can
you.
go to
Go
like
on like
Info
a
now?
market.
Facebook.
you
I
$5
guess
bucks.
now, I guess now that's a thing. But before
Now,
it was
yeah.
like, what do I do? But I guess now it's a thing to let go.
Yeah.
Now that it's a thing, I think even more reason why
Yeah.
they're
Yep.
fucking
Makes
losing
sense.
money. And like,
And with online, sometimes you don't have to pay taxes, right?
in some states,
In some states.
So that's why I don't like digital
we
either.
have to because we're.
I was like, I
Or
pay
Texas.
taxes. What are you
Yeah.
talking
I pay my taxes.
For a while, we didn't have to pay taxes on Amazon for
Right.
anything coming to Texas, but at
Oh,
some
shit.
point,
I missed
I
that.
don't know, like 5-8 years
Why
ago.
didn't you tell me about
Maybe I just.
that? That's why I like physical copies too. That way I can sell the game back if I don't like it.
That's
Mhm.
true.
Like Mortal Kombat 11, I got tired of it real quick, and I was like, here you go.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want it anymore.
No, yeah, I get that too. I think if they fixed their practices and made it better, or at least gave you more money back, like that would keep you coming back. Like, hey, you know what, I didn't like this.
'Cause
Because
now-
to them, if you open something or like if it's not returned the way they gave it to you, they're not gonna fucking take it back. You now have to sell it for the fucking pennies they're giving you essentially.
Yep.
Yeah.
While they sell it for like the most maximum profit, like $5 less than a new game.
Right?
It's like, why would I want to buy
Yeah,
a used
Yeah,
one?
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I get that.
So they, in a sense, I mean, they could fix things, but I don't know how much they would lose by doing that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, because now they have a big merchandise thing going on.
Yes,
You
they
know,
do,
They
and
changed their
that's
store
why-
entirely, which is cool.
That's why they changed.
That's true.
But yeah,
I
I
think
guess
the problem was it was, you know, developers getting their merchandise to consumers, but now that they can directly go to their consumers through online,
Mhm.
I mean, they're just cutting out the
that's
middleman.
true. Yeah. You go to Minecraft.com, you can buy Minecraft stuff.
Yeah.
I know that because I was looking last week. I was like,
I got my mom to play
Man,
Minecraft.
I gotta fucking buy a new.
Why were you looking at
as
Minecraft
well.
stuff?
Because why
because
not?
I was looking at, I was gonna buy it, and I saw there was a store, and I was like, oh, cool. And I clicked on the store, and I was looking
Plushies,
at what,
keychains.
yeah, backpacks, back to school Minecraft. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was looking through it.
That reminds me,
the
we still need to
class.
do 4-player Minecraft.
Yeah, well, I need to buy it first, so
Okay.
not yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
same.
Not
same.
yet. Hold
Not
on.
yet. Wait.
Jeez, wait. Anyways, let's see. Oh, back to the movie news.
Okay.
Movie news.
The Joker is officially rated R.
A hard R.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I
it's,
hate?
uh,
I hate.
Hard R.
Yeah, I hate those clickbait articles. They're like, it's a hard R. And it's like, it's R rated. Okay, shut up. Okay.
He's a
It has. I think it's strong, bloody violence, disturbing images, and brief sexual
So,
content.
of course, I knew it was gonna be brief sexual something.
Oh, he's like naked in his chonies half the time.
Chonies! Little stain in the back.
Gross, no.
I'm surprised at the strong, bloody violence. I
Yeah.
thought it would be a little violent, but that's saying like there's some good.
Yeah,
good
some
violence in
gore.
there.
They're showing
There's
him get
some
like
good gore.
beat up, so. But,
But
I
It's
was,
not
strong.
strong,
That's
bloody
what I'm saying.
violence.
Maybe
Yeah.
mild.
yeah.
Mild, bloody
Spicy.
violence.
I'm sure we're gonna get that moment where like the Joker cracks and then just
Yeah, that's what I'm anticipating.
I'm thinking it's gonna be like, yeah, he cracks.
they're
and
just
he
not.
like,
they're being
beats
good and
someone
not
up,
not
like,
showing all that in the trailers, which I'm glad for.
I'm glad.
the
Yeah.
trailer looked good, man.
Yeah.
I'm really.
There
excited
hasn't been
for it.
another trailer.
Joaquin Phoenix
There has not.
is a fucking great actor.
Yes, he is. I love
so
him.
I'm
Science is good, man.
Science is the best.
Wow, that's an interesting choice to me.
Joaquin
If I'm gonna
Phoenix.
go with Joaquin Phoenix, great
Actually-
actor, I would go with like Walk the Line because that's
He's good and walk the line.
He was
yeah.
good.
It's
Walk the
really
Line.
good. in Walk the Line.
We threw my dad a party of like all M. Night movies, and so we made everybody tinfoil hats.
Ah,
Nice.
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 I think maybe that's why you had it on your brain because I
Yeah,
like showed
that's
you.
probably why. 'Cause that was literally like a couple days ago.
Okay.
And so I've had that movie in my brain a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. I like that scene. I like that scene where he sees the alien in the camera and he's like,
Yes!
like
Yes!
and you see it
Yes!
from the person like,
What does he say to the
Swing
little
away?
kids? No, it's the
Or-
little kids on the TV. He's like,
behind.
yeah,
he's like, move it.
where they
Yeah.
niños?
Yeah.
And it was like Rapido Muchachos or something
Yeah.
like that. I don't
Something.
remember.
It's a
Oh,
good
he's
scene.
great.
He's good.
I love him.
He's really good. What else
And
do
her?
we got?
And her?
I
That was
haven't
so
seen it.
good. Dude,
Oh
it's
yeah.
on Plex.
Yeah, I know.
Have
See
you not
Are you
seen
kidding me?
I
that?
haven't seen it.
It's good. No, I've seen it.
You get to see him
Rick
have
has
skin
it.
sex
No, I have.
with a crazy lady.
Spoilers.
The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
That new bounty hunter show on
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming out November 12th is Disney Plus officially November 12th.
Yeah, there we
Uh,
go.
Mandalorian is also being
So
released.
day and date, November 12th.
The day it's coming out, it's also coming out.
Nice,
The Mandalorian. It's
nice.
getting people buy it right away.
I'm signing
which
up.
makes sense.
Give him my money.
Give 'em my money. So that's cool. Also, Miss Marvel, not Captain Marvel. Miss
Miss.
Marvel.
That's right. That's how I was
is getting a
introduced to
live
Captain
action
Marvel.
TV show on Disney Plus.
That's interesting.
Oh.
So she like stretches.
Stretches?
That's
no.
a
I
power.
always see
That's a
her
power.
like stretching in the
What?
covers.
No.
No, those
She's
are action
just, like
poses.
flying forward. or
Nah, I don't
something.
know.
I don't know about
What about
stretching.
you
though.
guys?
She's not stretching.
She's stretching.
That's how I was introduced
Downward
to
dog.
Captain
Downward-
Marvel.
Downward dog.
But I think it's not. Obviously, she's not going to be played by Alison Brie. I think it's going to be someone else who took the mantle or something like that. Camilla Khan, something like that, or something.
Okay, so it's gonna be.
It's like a
that
different Miss
character?
Marvel.
Yeah, yeah, it's
The-
a different
the
character
most current-
completely.
Carrot.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah,
Yeah.
after.
do y'all want to pause for a minute? The Mandalorian trailer just came out.
Oh,
Oh,
Do y'all wanna
breaking
see it?
news.
sure. Breaking news.
Let's watch
Do
it.
y'all want to watch it real quick?
Yeah.
I have it. on my phone.
Or should we put it over there?
Is it better to put it over there?
I don't know. It might be super
No,
loud.
no,
No,
it's
here's
fine.
fine.
It's fine. Who cares?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I like that. It's trailer reaction. It's
That's a shitty note.
Look at that production.
That's how it looks beautiful.
Oh
This looks so beautiful.
Disney.
I know that Disney money.
Oh shit!
Looks like my skin.
Looks like All right, that creepy. She winked at me.
I like that shot.
Ooh, those helmets. Hey, it's Gus.
Was that Gus?
Yeah, it's Gus.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
Burn a hot.
The
Oh,
Viper-
it
the
just
Viper.
chopped him in half.
The Red Viper.
Don't you agree?
Oh, good, don't choke. I don't want to know. That looked pretty cool.
Dude.
That looked pretty damn
That looks great. That was awesome.
I'm in.
That was
Disney Plus. I'm in.
That looks awesome.
So we just did a live reaction and didn't even think about it.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
You could totally put that on the bottom.
I'm
right?
going to.
Wow.
Cool. So that looked really cool.
That looked fucking awesome.
That looked awesome.
I liked how it was, for the most part, just a moody trailer. Like
Yeah.
just like setting the mood, showing you the land and the. It looks like
It
it's
looks
so
really
clear
good.
and crisp. Like they
Yeah.
used like some 4K cameras or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it looks really good.
It looks
Looks
really good.
Really
looks
fucking
really
good. That
crisp.
production value looks fucking
Yeah.
high.
Disney money.
Disney money.
Disney
baby.
money.
Disney money.
Disney's good.
Let him have Spider-Man. Just give him back. Give him back.
Give them the money. They're doing good with it.
That actually looked good.
That
That
was
looks
good.
really good.
All right, congrats.
Yeah.
It would look good.
Yeah, it looks,
That looks
good,
good.
man. That's
Dude,
gonna be.
those-
And it's fucking
those-
TV show.
That's
Right?
a TV show.
TV
it's gonna
show.
Have, it's gonna be
Oh,
like one of
God.
those 6 episodes, like or whatever,
Yeah,
hour long.
limited series. or
Those
something.
stormtrooper
good.
heads.
I know on the
those-
spikes.
That
looks
looks
so
so
That was
cool.
cool.
Fuck, man.
Dude.
The Star
Dude.
Wars lore is gonna go fucking huge, dude. Hell
Dude.
yeah.
So y'all heard this is like right after Return of the Jedi, right?
You heard?
You heard. You heard with
So
Purge.
this is after Return of the Jedi.
After Return of the Jedi, yeah. So this is like after the Empire falls,
Yeah.
and like the bounty hunters are like, well, what do we do now, kind of thing, you know? We don't answer anybody, so it's like,
We're on our own.
and I liked how that wasn't the
Fuck.
the
Okay.
celebration trailer because I saw it when the leaked footage. I watched that trailer, and this one's different from that, so
Oh, okay.
I liked that.
Cool, cool.
But like all of the fucking previous Star Wars like is done with, right?
I hope
Wait.
so.
Like going back.
Yeah, it looks like this isn't gonna like.
Oh,
So
have
all
any
of
kind
like
Skywalker
say
shit, right?
all of the Knights of the Old Republic stuff, all that lore and the whole Mandalorian stuff and that stuff, all that's like done with, right? That's none of that is canon. So we're
Well-
getting new Mandalorian lore.
yeah, probably. Yeah, anything
Right?
that's in the Old Republic isn't officially
Yeah.
lore.
Yeah,
So-
or any of the expanded universe books, right?
Yeah, no,
So
that's
any
not
of their
official.
Mandalorian stories that we're not. That's not the same fucking Mandalorians we're getting.
Well,
we're
those,
getting
those also took
completely
place
new ones.
before the original trilogy, anyway, right? The
Well,
Mandalorian stuff.
This well the original. Okay, well if we're talking old school
Talking
Star
about
Wars,
prequels?
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
They-
Mandalorians have been around since fucking forever.
Yeah, but the Mandalorian War stuff. When did that take place?
That was before.
Right?
Yeah, I think that like the new Star Wars trilogy, they're gonna take inspiration, but they're not. It's not official canon.
Yeah.
That's they even made that announcement when the Force Awakens came out. They're like, any books or comics that comes out from now on
Yeah, I'm
is
just-
officially canon.
that's what I'm just saying,
Everything
so, like-
behind is not a canon.
Because when I'm thinking of Mandalorians, I think of all this fucking kick-ass shit. But then I'm thinking right now, like, oh fuck, none of that is even canon yet.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get brand new fucking shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's exciting.
Dude,
That's fucking awesome.
That trailer looked really good.
That looks really
Yeah.
good.
Fuck.
Really solid, really good.
Look,
That
Chris,
IG-88 droid, I was like,
that
oh,
was so
Yeah,
Oh.
you see him like in the original trilogy, like looks like this dumb droid.
Yeah, like
Dude,
doesn't move,
same.
he doesn't do anything.
And
Yeah.
then I found out his fucking backstory.
Uh-huh.
And he's like one of the second or one of the top 3 fucking like assassins, because he's actually like 3 robots in
Yeah,
one.
yeah, he can like he was
Yeah.
spinning around.
That
he
was
can just,
super
like-
cool.
That's like one of his secrets, is he's not just one like robot, he's actually
He's like
3
3.
different ones.
Oh, cool.
Wow. Like in a trench coat?
Kind of, yeah, basically.
Or it's kind of like in Dune when he fights that machine that goes in circles.
Right?
And he's going,
That movie's gonna fucking haunt us
Oh,
forever, man.
God.
I'll never forget it.
Damn it.
Actually, my mom was looking through my history and she's like, hey, you remember that movie? Dude! She actually sounded excited about it.
Oh my
Good,
god.
man.
It's good.
Good. Cult classic, man.
Well, other than that, I mean, that's all the news I got.
Cool.
That's all we got for you.
That's all I got for you today. Whoa. Alyssa, where'd Alyssa go?
What?
Oh my gosh.
She's
made
the
it
invisible
disappear.
woman the whole
Wow.
time.
Boom.
She's
Magic
like one of
spell.
the 7. Invisible.
Oh,
Oh.
translucent.
Translucent.
Damn, you've been watching The Boys.
No, she's not here though. If she was here, she.
Then you would have been groping her right now.
Oh,
Oh, I'm telling you.
What episode are you on for The Boys?
I'm on episode 8, 30 minutes in.
Dude, that's where I'm in.
That's
wait.
the last episode, dude.
Oh, never mind. Then I'm on episode 6.
You're a liar.
I need to watch 7 now.
Wait, no. How many episodes are there? It's
I
8.
thought there
yeah.
was 10. So
No, there's
that's why.
8.
Okay. So I'm on 6. Rick?
Rick,
I'm on like 4 or 5.
Okay.
what do you think of it so far?
I
Yeah.
fucking love it, dude.
It's good
So
shit.
far, I am loving the fuck out of it.
Good
It
stuff.
is so fucking funny. It is gory, fun. I love it.
We'll have a
Nice.
full review.
Full
If it
review
hasn't
coming
been-
up.
But yeah,
Yeah.
just started initial thoughts. What was the last thing you saw?
On there, what happened last?
Is that the episode with the Deep and he's taking something?
Well, the Deep was talking about the oceanic stuff or the Oceanland
That's
stuff,
right after this.
and he's kind of pitching it
Yeah,
to
yeah.
what's her face, and it's around that where I
Okay,
kind of stopped.
you're about to get to it. Good
Okay.
You're good. You're about to get to the thing.
Cool.
Cool.
So a scene I laughed out loud in.
Okay.
I literally laughed
I
out
want to talk about that scene so bad.
The Boys is really good.
Really good.
I'm almost
I'm
finished
enjoying
with it. It's like the first show in a long time that I've wanted to binge.
Yeah.
Like it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I just want to watch the next
It's
episode
like
already.
one right after the other.
It is so good. I love it. It's probably been said before. We're gonna have a late review compared to everyone else, but I love how it's like, man, if superheroes really exist in this world, it's just like the most realistic take on it.
Right.
You know, like they're just kind of arrogant. They just whatever about everything, do their own thing. Have you got to the airplane scene yet or no?
No,
Okay. Yeah. So it's really good.
I did get to the eating ass scene though.
Which scene
Oh,
was
in her apartment, Pop Claw.
that? Oh.
Right, or wasn't it?
that scene.
Pop
Yeah, Pop Claw.
That scene
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
talk about that later.
We'll talk about that.
Anyway.
What about you? What do you think so far?
I like it, man. I'm enjoying the show. For as being as very explicit as it is, I
Yeah.
was, a lot of time I was just like, this is for shock value, but it kind of works because at the same
Yeah,
time, I'm like,
it's good,
holy
man.
shit,
It's kind of
so
what
good.
it is.
it works. I'm
Works
like,
so
holy
well.
shit. Because I just thought at first I was like, oh, this is just a gimmick, but no, I mean, for a lot of the story stuff, I think it owns up to it. So
Yeah.
I've been enjoying the hell out of it, regardless of that stuff.
I like the point of view that they're putting from I mean, is he the main character, right?
Huey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Like from his point of view, seeing the soups and all that shit. Like,
Mhm.
I love that angle. It's great.
Dude, it's so good. And the
stuff.
story gets really good too. It starts getting deeper. You're like, whoa. It's good. It's really good. It's so good.
Speaking of stories that get deeper and deeper and make you go, whoa. I've been watching Evangelion,
Oh,
as we said earlier.
we did say it earlier.
You did.
Okay, so you've never seen a single episode.
Never seen a single episode. I
Okay.
plan to one day. Okay.
Should this warrant its own video? Do you think Evangelion will
Oh,
warrant its
hell
own
yeah.
for Caleb?
Oh,
though?
easily, dude. Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Caleb?
for sure.
I'm
For
down.
sure.
I'd be down to do to do a rewatch because I
That'd be
haven't seen
cool.
it in a while.
If any, I know for like retro reviews,
You just finished
we
it.
were doing
so...
movies, but I wanted to pitch doing a TV show, maybe.
Oh, how long is
Because that
it?
would have been mine. It's like 24 episodes.
Dude, totally.
Yeah, and they're
I'm
each
totally
like
down.
30, like less than
Yeah,
30 minutes.
do
or
that for your
whatever.
retro review
That'd be cool.
if you
Alright.
want to. I mean,
Yes, I would love to.
Because eventually I would like to do Cowboy Bebop again because I
Yeah.
haven't seen it in a long
God, I
time,
love
and I would
Cowboy
love to
Bebop,
rewatch it
yes.
and be like, oh, I love all this again. And,
Yeah.
I'm
so
gonna pick it
the-
from my retro review.
The initial pitch of it is it's a mech anime, right?
Yeah.
But it goes way deeper in the story it's telling and the elements they're doing. It's surprisingly really well crafted fucking anime for its time, especially. It's really good, man.
Did you watch the new one?
No, I
You
own
never
them.
watched the new one?
No, because I wanted to rewatch the.
Oh,
see,
the one
because I
first,
watched
and
it when I was younger.
Yeah.
So I wanted to rewatch it. I'm like, you know what?
Gotcha.
Now I'm gonna get into the rebuild ones. Here's the thing about Evangelion, though, is that the ending was a little bit controversial, and they've come out like in the original TV show came out like in 1990 or something, 91 I think, and then the following like year or two they came out with 2 movies that kind of retold the ending in a different way almost or whatever.
Because people didn't like it, or
Yes, and also
do
elaborated.
you agree with it?
I need to watch those 2 movies again because here's the thing: is
Okay.
the elements go very deep. It goes into some psychological shit
Yeah.
that like I didn't understand when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've been rewatching. Like I grasp a lot more now, but there's
Yeah.
still a lot to be left for interpretation.
Yeah, totally.
So I wanted to rewatch those 2 movies, both of them. The first one is more of like a clip show, almost like rewatch. It's like it shrinks the whole series into like an hour, but like the last 30 minutes are like all new, basically.
Yeah.
And then there's the movie, which again kind of just focuses on the last 2 or 3 episodes, but like retells the ending.
Yeah, I need like a fucking a list here,
Yeah.
so that I can just watch them.
Well,
in the
that's all it
order.
is. It's watch the original series, then you watch Death and Rebirth, then you watch End of Evangelion. If you want to get the way it came out, the way everybody saw it, is that.
Okay.
And now these new Blu-ray rebuild anime started coming out like in 08, 09 or something. They're basically Blu-rays, and they encompassed everything from, let's say, like the first 6 episodes of the series, and then basically they're doing movies out of the entire 24 episode series. So the first one was a movie that covered the first 6 episodes.
So then, which one's better to watch? Is it
Watch
better
the
to watch
original.
those?
Totally watch the original.
So not the new ones, not the
You know what?
because those new ones look fucking good.
Yes, but
They look really
they also
fucking
veer off
good.
in a different direction, completely different direction. There's new characters and shit like that.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. It's
All
still
right, I get what
totally
you're saying.
worth
I get what
watching the
you're
originals
Yeah.
because these new ones are again a retelling. It's the same fucking writer director though, so he's come back to kind of do another fresh kind of like take on it or whatever. And there's supposed to be 4 Blu-ray movies.
Okay.
Only 3 have come out.
Oh.
I keep saying Blu-ray, but whatever. It's the new movies that are coming out.
Are you some old man?
I know.
I
Sorry.
don't
New
The
VHS
blue-
ones. These
the
new
Blu-ray-
VHS tapes, they've
They're
come
the
out.
first ones were at DVD. Yes, you want to
It's the Blu-ray movies. I don't know. I need
The red
I need
rays
an
and the Blu-rays.
HDMI. I don't know. I don't know.
5Ks and all the W's.
But the last movie is supposed to come out next year.
Oh.
So this would be a good time to kind of recap
Yeah.
everything before
Okay.
the new one comes out.
Now, do you think the original the creator is doing a good thing by kind of just retelling it, or is he like J.K. Rowling it? Because J.K. Rowling, I think, is ruining her own series.
Yeah.
Because she's coming. Well, she's coming. I'm gonna be careful with this.
Man,
Okay, for
I
one.
like how the J.K. Rowling expert's gone.
Yeah, I know, right?
Or is she still in here?
She came out that
Oh shit! He heard you.
that the original wizards didn't use the restroom. They just pooped in the hallway and they disappeared it away. Something to that effect. You're like, what? Yeah, she was like, oh, well, officially this blah, blah. And then she's like, oh, and then she made Dumbledore gay. It was never official.
Yes. I did ask Alyssa about that stuff before.
Yeah, that was never an official thing in the books. Maybe you could be hinted at it. Maybe. But
I remember she made him
the
gay.
thing
and then
the thing I have problem with that culture, like the Tumblr culture, is that every person who is friends with a dude has to be gay. So like Steve Rogers and Bucky have to be gay.
Mm-hmm.
They can't just be best friends.
Yeah.
And I hate that culture.
They just wanna
And that's why I hate the
romanticize-
Tumblr culture,
Yeah.
because every single person that is friends that's a dude is gay.
Yeah.
Supernatural characters are gay.
Yeah.
Every character, like, I don't know as much on that one, but I just know like anyone who's friends with another dude
like
is
Tweak
gay.
and Craig, like they want them to be gay.
Whatever, right? So, you know, she's saying this. There was another thing that I thought was really weird that she changed at the end. Oh, it was that one of the big things was like, Harry actually should have ended up with Hermione. It was like, no,
Duh.
you
Remember
wrote
that.
but
She was saying that that's what her intentions were, but the way the story just eventually unfolded as she wrote it, he ended up with Ron.
No, I
Yeah.
think she was literally influenced by the fans, people who were shipping Hermione with Ron, and that's what ended up happening. I think originally she did mean to put Hermione and Harry together, but she was influenced by everyone. You know, that was kind of the, let's say, vocal minority, probably. I mean, who knows? Or maybe it's the majority. I don't know. But
Maybe
there's
she
a
was
very
on
vocal
Tumblr.
base who changed her and made her change her fucking writing.
So yeah, I guess it's just there's been a lot of things afterwards where she's like, well, this is actually this, and this is actually like, dude, you're ruining your own series.
Like
it's-
Hermione's black, right?
Huh?
Wasn't that another one?
Yeah, another thing was Hermione was actually black. She's like, well, I never said, so she is black, and like, dude, come
Yeah, the
on.
way she's coming out after and like just kind of doing these
Doing these little
rewrites,
things is like,
I was
dude, like
dude.
you're ruining your own franchise.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's a solid, good franchise for a reason. Everyone loves it for a reason because they have their. You have a pretty clear interpretation.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just it's like she's influenced by the Tumblr culture.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I do have, whatever, blah blah blah. So all I was saying, all that to say was like the creator of Evangelion is not just doing it to be like, oh no, I'm influenced by my fans. I know this is actually this.
So, if anything, I haven't seen the rebuilds, but I am curious to watch them after I'm done watching these. He has been public about going through a like severe depression when he was making the anime, and you can kind of see that in the fucking anime. It bleeds like sadness.
Yeah.
So I have to imagine maybe if he's over that, I mean, you know, maybe he's eased up on that a little bit or changed it maybe for the better.
Yeah.
Because maybe he was just too fucking sad to write stuff at that point. Like everything that was coming out of him was just super depressing stuff. Not to say that Evangelion itself is just a depressing thing to watch because there's a bunch of shit going, but it does have a lot of somber moments, especially with the main character being this very timid, very inward focused, like heavy narrative, little kind of pushover sort of or whatever.
Oh, you
know,
mean
which
like
is
a Japanese anime character?
yeah, of course. So I mean, like
Every
that's in there.
anime
Yeah,
character
so
ever.
you're gonna watch that and you're not gonna think anything of it. You're like,
Yeah.
oh well, this is just what it is or whatever.
Every anime
So
character ever.
as depressed or as sad as that guy was, I mean, yeah, you see maybe some of the elements. The guy was pretty fucking sad, but but yeah, hopefully he's changed it for the better. I still want to see the rebuilds, but I did finish the series last night, man, and I can't wait till we get together and watch it because I want to talk about stuff.
Yeah, requested.
It's really
for
good,
your
man.
Retro review.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm last though, so we gotta hurry up. Do we know what she's doing? Alyssa, what are you doing?
I'm doing Barbie's house.
I'm going to Harry Potter.
Sounds great, Alyssa. Sounds
All right,
great.
sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Rick, you been watching anything lately? Just a lot of Dota International, probably.
Dude, a lot of fucking Dota, but I'm trying to think of what I mean, I've been watching 13 Reasons with Emma a little bit. I'm trying to see if there's anything new
you like
I've
that
been
show?
watching. The first season was good. The second season took a huge dip. The third season just came out today.
Yeah.
So she's binge watching it now. But it took a really big political turn for me,
No.
What do you mean?
like the second season.
What do you mean by political? Like, what angle is it hitting? Because I'm not gonna
the
watch it.
whole gun violence at school and rape and stuff like that.
So like has a message. Clearly.
Yeah, no, clear, fucking
I-
huge, clear message where all the fucking
Like
actors
right
are
in your
there
face.
doing the in your face and then reading fucking lines of the confession part where she's talking about how she got raped, and it's like okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
but I don't really.
Are they like trying to really hit that emotion?
Yeah, they're throwing it in your fucking face. They're shoving it in your fucking like, you know, and you're like, oh, I feel bad. Rape is bad. Yeah, rape is bad. I get it.
I love things like that where it's like I never thought it was good in the first place.
Right?
Like,
well, like they're really trying to, you know, like fucking in your face. And I'm like, well, these kids are just a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah, dude. I didn't even really like the first season. I actually didn't like the main character, Hannah.
Okay.
There's a lot. If I rewatch it, I'll remember. But I just remember there's a lot of specific small things. I was like, why'd you do that? Or why'd you get upset about that? Or why didn't you just do this? Like, she made a lot of dumb decisions when I saw it, and I was like,
I agree, and I think the reason for that is because she's supposed to be an imperfect character.
yeah, but
She's supposed to be someone.
Oh, I think I was also mad that she was just blaming every person that you killed me.
That's
you
the
killed
whole.
me. You
That's the whole
killed
theme
me.
of the book,
I don't like.
right? Or
Bro,
of the
that's
show.
dope.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Of the. I've read the book. Yes.
No. Go ahead.
Of the whole fucking show is fucking. The tone is sort of that feeling where it's like you know I did this because you fucking did.
Yeah.
Your fault.
Your
fucking,
fault.
You did it to me. You know, like fucking look what you did.
This is your
Right?
fault. I'm killing myself.
And
'cause
that's
of you.
the fucking message that thing gives.
Yeah.
That's the message I fucking.
That's
get,
how I
right?
was getting it. And I was
And
like,
it's
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think she's supposed to be that character though, because that's the way a lot of teenagers are.
Yeah. No,
and feel,
totally. And that's.
you know?
And I think.
And it's
going
like
on
she's supposed to be that fucked up kid that everyone else is supposed to kind of look out for. And that's also the second message is like the whole awareness of it is like if you see someone struggling, try and help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I was going through like a political thing at the time too, where I was like, man, you're such a privileged white girl, and you're getting mad over not the main thing, but over some stupid stuff. I'm like, dude, get over it. Like, you're not living in poor situations. You don't have all these problems. And I was thinking, because I was going on like political rant at the time. I was like, you know, all these, I don't know. I was trying to think what I was about to say. A lot of these suicides happen to be white people, right? You don't see black people committing suicide. You don't see a lot of Mexican people committing suicide. Now, today, it's very diverse.
I guess statistics, I believe
Still, we're going statistics. It's more the
Caucasian.
privileged people who think their life is over, and you're like, dude, you don't even know what it's like to be oppressed. You don't know what it's like to be any kind of struggles, at least the way, like, I mean, not that we struggle all the time. I'm not trying to be super political here, but I don't know, I guess at the time I was like, you're dumb because you don't feel oppression like other people do. At least, like, I don't know.
I mean, I think everyone struggles different.
Yeah, everyone struggles. I'm not taking that away either. But that was another problem I had with the show. I'm like, again, not discounting the main thing that happens to her.
Right.
Not that's totally
Rape is bad.
I know rape is bad. I'm not saying, get over it. Like, no, I know rape is bad. Okay.
Just the other stuff in general, the small stuff.
Other stuff. I mean, yeah, she gets. They take pictures of her nude and they spread it around school, or it was like in her underwear, I think.
Yeah.
The dude takes pictures of her in her underwear and then she spread it around school, and like I get that's not cool either, but
yeah, it was like a crotch shot.
yeah, I get that's not cool, but still, it's like, dude, there's bigger problems.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I
What
haven't
you
seen
think
it.
about her?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, haven't seen it. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Because the first
Yeah,
season.
I
no,
probably
I
won't.
mean-
I feel like I don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
We told you everything. Rape is bad.
I know. I feel
Rape is
rape is
bad.
Did you not know that?
Right.
Rape is bad.
Now I know.
Yeah.
Rick told me.
It's kind of like that Gillette commercial that came out a year ago. Remember, it was like, men don't be oppressive to women and fighting isn't good or whatever. Do you remember that Gillette commercial?
No.
I remember there was a Gillette commercial that was very political.
It
I
was
don't
very
remember seeing
political,
it.
and
I
I
don't
was
remember
like,
the exactly right now though.
dude, it's so good. So good.
Y'all
But it
have
was one of
any,
those concepts where it's like, yeah, I know this is bad to like do this or whatever.
Yeah.
It was the same concept. Go ahead.
Y'all have any time to play some video games?
I think I should have some time to play some video games.
But did you before this recording?
I did. I played
Oh.
Kingdom Hearts.
I thought you were asking right now. I was like, what an odd question. I'm like, I guess.
No, yeah, me and Rick have been playing through Kingdom Hearts, and that's been excruciating to play.
Awesome.
Caleb, I know you like Kingdom
I do like
Hearts.
it. I do. I'm a fan.
We just finished the Tarzan world.
Ooh. Oh, that's why it's excruciating. You're still in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next is Alice in Wonderland World.
Yeah, never in Alice in Wonderland.
y'all are so far in the beginning. Like y'all haven't even started
What?
yet.
There's only like,
Don't tell
isn't
me
there
that.
only like 4 fucking? Oh my god.
There's like
There's
8
more.
There's 8 worlds.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like
There's
like,
more.
There's 8 worlds,
Well,
dude.
we've done
Can
what?
I go through them?
Traverse
Do you
Town?
mind just
Go
spoiling?
for it.
There's
First
Traverse Town. There's Tarzan. There's Alice in Wonderland.
And
Hercules.
the Coliseum,
Yeah,
right?
those
That's
are like the
those
first
ones we
4.
know of.
Those are the
So
ones
then
we
there's
know
going to
of.
be 4 more after that?
So you go in the warp. You go to a little time warp. They play the music Time Warp from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Wait, do we want to spoil the
No,
later
don't
planets?
stop.
You know,
Don't
laser-
spoil- don't-
So
don't
there's
tell me.
4
Don't
more.
spoil
Let
it.
me just count it in my head though. There's that one. That one.
Any other
Yeah.
video games?
Okay.
Nah, not video games.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Board
I
games.
think there's 9 total, including the ending world.
9. Okay.
That's
I mean,
That's gonna
yeah, we're
hurt.
almost halfway, baby. we really only completed what? two planets.
If y'all want, y'all can help you guys speed through it. Okay, I can help you speed through it if y'all
All right,
want.
Caleb. Maybe we'll have you guest star in the latest episode of Two Kings Play Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 Final Remix.
Oh, that one too.
HD remastered.
I'm getting all that extra stuff too.
Yeah.
extra.
There's not extra stuff,
Like
but
the other
it makes
games.
it's a bit harder than the original because it's like giving you. It's changing the content up a little bit. It's giving you more different Heartless.
More
It's
on
the
that
same.
later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't played anything.
No.
No,
Okay.
no.
No, I know it's hard. You were moving. You just started
moving,
school.
I started school.
You for a time you had 2 jobs.
I had 2 jobs literally last week.
Yeah.
Then I've been wanting to finish The Boys. That's
Yeah, it's been tough.
What's the next game coming out?
Next big game?
Yeah.
There was something. Cyberpunk's next year.
Dude, that's March.
Dude, yeah, it's next year.
What is coming out next?
So I'm
Death Stranding is until like December, right?
Yes, that's the next big one I'm looking for. Death Stranding's in November, I
I
believe.
still don't know how I feel about it.
It's near my birthday.
December or November?
No, November
November 12th?
13th, I think.
Ooh, it's closer
That's
to
right
my
after
birthday.
Disney
I
Plus.
think it's 13th. Yeah.
Closer to
I'll be
my
watching The
birthday.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to really play anything either.
Nothing big coming out, right?
Probably no, I don't know. I mean, I'm still playing. I'm trying to play through Fire Emblem right now.
3 Houses.
3 Houses. Still making my way through that, and
Making my way.
I did kind of see. So we're all busy, right? And
It's true.
I like mobile games. I've already said.
Ugh.
Hey, but good quality mobile games, Caleb.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Flappy Bird.
Because lately I've been playing Blades by Bethesda, based on the Elder Scrolls universe. Would you call it? Whatever.
Skyrim.
Well, it's not just Skyrim. It's
Well,
Elder Scrolls.
that would remind him the closest thing to the fucking
Oh, okay.
Blades. Okay, you say Skyrim, he's gonna get a good idea.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's been pretty fun. It's been making me want to actually go back into Skyrim. It's like you get basically the beginning and end of that is, you get a quest, you do the stuff, right? You're looting things, you're killing things, you're leveling up, you go complete it, you get more rewards, and you start that all over again, right? It's that mouse wheel,
Yeah,
like
right.
just your
Mass Wheel.
and
Right.
it's just
Uh,
it's that without like looking through 100 fucking things on the floor. Like, what do I need? What can I pick up? Like that kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
But that's the shit I like.
That's the
Do
stuff
you
he
really though?
likes.
Do you like to?
I
really
do. I like picking
look
up all the
through-
shit and
look
get
through
the
rubble?
alchemy and get all the fucking stuff and combine the stuff and put it
What
together.
about your encumberment and stuff like that? When you're like, I can't carry this shit now. I'm super fucking slow. And
Well,
you're
that's
like,
why you got to
Yeah,
manage
I don't
your,
like
your
that.
inventory.
Yeah,
And that's
well,
why you also got to
that's-
manage your house.
That's why I stopped playing those games. I'll get really far in those games, and then eventually I'm like,
I have a tip for you, Caleb. What you
Oh.
do is you play them on PC. And
Correct.
you find the cheat code to
Oh.
basically give you just unlimited weight.
oh, cool.
And you're
I mean,
fucking
I guess
good.
you could do that.
I can pick up anything I want and go back home without having. Like, here's what I would do.
You just remove
Originally,
the
here's what I would do. You
encumbered
can't teleport
fucking
when
window.
you're inside. So
Yeah.
you would pick up things. You have to walk all the way to the exit, walk outside, then fast travel to a thing, sell stuff, whatever, put stuff away in the chest,
Yeah.
and then fast travel back. walk back to where you were, and like pick up more of the things that you meant to fucking pick up because you picked up this heavy thing in the first place, and you rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You just increase your weight, and you're fucking good. I enjoy that game 100% more after I did that shit.
I think it's harder too for, I mean, not speaking to you maybe, but I think it's harder for people with families, because like when I played Skyrim, I could play that all night, and I could go and sell things and take my time on things. But now I can't. Like I'm like, okay, I just want to progress.
I got the game for you, Caleb. It's called Blades.
Okay.
Because these quests, these dungeons you go into, they're pretty quick. So it's kind of like, I'd say you spend a good 4 or 5 minutes and you complete your quest and you're leveling up your town, you're rebuilding your city.
Okay.
So there's a sense of like progression.
Yeah, totally.
Because you're not only progressing yourself, but you're seeing the city around you because you're choosing where you want to build stuff or whatever. Yeah. And you're getting that same... it's that same wheel, right? Except it's in a very much more efficient, smaller form on your fucking phone.
Right on. I like it. I'm gonna download it now.
You should.
Does it cost money?
It's
no,
free.
It's free.
It's free.
Hey-o.
And what's cool about it is you can play it two-handed or one-handed.
Oh, what?
Or no-handed. You just don't play it.
And the reason because I have a kid, right? So when we're laying down to sleep at night and stuff like that, he wants to feel me with him or whatever. So I'm like, if it's a two-handed game, I'm like, shit, I can't play anymore. But with this one, I just flip it and I'll just do it with one hand. The blocking, the attacking, the moving, all in one hand.
That's cool.
And the animations in that game don't feel cheap. Like the kinetic, like when you're hitting somebody feels really good. Like I actually like that game a lot, man. It does have free to play elements a little bit, which like, hey, if you want, you can buy this chest and it'll take some time to unlock if you want to, whatever. But like you're getting stuff from stuff already that you don't need to interact with that. It's just if you want to give them money. They have a hero starter pack, get a shield, or helmets or whatever, some gold and some gems, whatever. Here you go. And that's free. I don't feel forced to buy anything. I am early, so I don't know. But I'm enjoying my time with it so far. I definitely recommend Blades if you're short on time, like you want to play something, you're a family man or a family woman, and you want this short little that hits all the right notes, man. Try out Blades, bro.
Try it out.
Try it out. It's a very good game. I like it.
I mean, that's why I didn't finish Red Dead. I
liked
it a lot.
It just
I
don't have all the time in the world for
good.
that.
Yeah, it's really good. The
ending was so fucking good.
See, I didn't get to the ending because it's like so many side quests.
You're talking about 1, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm talking about 2.
We're talking about 2.
Did you play it?
Part 2?
Yeah.
Someday, Rick. Someday when you finish Metal Gear and then God of War and then...
I'm only being held back because of you, asshole. I'm going to skip Metal Gear.
Do God of War. Go straight to God of War. Hey,
actually, it's my PS4.
There's nothing stopping you from playing your PS4,
It's my PS4, dude. It's fucking up. I'm telling you, every time I put the disc in there, it just spits it back out.
I was literally about to say, hey, I'll let you borrow my God of War, and then I was like, well...
No, he borrowed mine.
No, I borrowed friends. The problem is, my PS4 does this. I put it in, and then after a while, even if I'm playing the game, it just spits it out. It's like, whoop, and I put it back in, it stays in there for a little bit, and he'll just spit it back out while I'm playing. And it fucks up my shit, and then I'm like, when's the last time I fucking saved? And my PS4 is fucked up.
Yeah.
Were you going to take it into PS4 land?
No.
Why not? Don't they usually do that for free?
Do they?
Because I know when it does the.
It's under
remember the
warranty.
red ring of death?
Well, yeah.
And you could just send that in. They'll just send you.
For like known issues like that, I'm sure. But for his, if it would have to be one, he's under warranty or bottom warranty.
Right.
And if not, I mean, you can still take it to a local shop around here and get it fixed.
I know, but it's like, or
watch 13 Reasons Why instead.
Or I play other shit. Okay, that's in the background, all right, asshole. That's in the background while I'm fucking.
I know, I'm kidding, bro.
When I'm reading or doing other shit.
Yeah. Anyway, go play Blades.
Go play
Blades and God of War if you haven't.
It's free to play.
God of War's so good.
Yeah, it's good.
So good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Y'all been playing anything else?
No, man, nothing.
That's it.
Not video games.
That's it,
Not
man. I think we're gonna call it for this episode.
It's been a long episode.
It's been a long episode.
It's been a long time.
Been a long time. Let us know in the comments how you liked Caleb hosting this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With his awesome intro.
Yeah.
Let us know.
I'll also be introing the new retro review.
That's right.
If you haven't seen the Dune
That's right.
review, it's also up. It's
That's
good.
up. It's ready to go.
It's
Go check
great.
that out.
It's fun.
Lady Snow.
Lady
Snowblood.
what was it? Lady Snowbird?
Lady Snowbird. That, I was trying to remember it.
Yeah.
Good. Yes.
Lady
We're on the same
Snowbird.
wavelength
Lady
here, man.
Snowbird.
Lady Snowbird will be our next review.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Once we
that'd
all
be
get
great.
around to it.
Yeah.
We got to do the
We got
boys.
we got it on the over here now. So
You have it?
Yeah.
Really?
So we
Yeah,
got
sure.
it now. All I got to do is just watch
Does
it.
it have subtitles?
We're gonna find out.
Because remember when y'all were doing what's the other one, the zombie one? It didn't have subtitles
Yeah, I
or
know,
something.
I
That's
know.
right. Yeah. No, you're gonna have to get those.
Yeah,
for
look
me,
for
sir.
those. I'll look for those.
Yeah. Anyways,
Guys, that's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in on everything that we do, all of our thoughts and impressions and everything. Oh, nipple twist. What's happening there? Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye.
Good show, sir. Good show, sirs.
Have a good show. Alyssa?
Oh, Alyssa.
So you're gonna do like